someone asking me this question.
Today we're counting down our picks for the most jaw-dropping, awkward and uncomfortable moments that have occurred on the red carpet since 2014. Number 10. Kristen Stewart takes off her heels.
The Twilight star dumped her black Christian Louboutin heels and walked barefoot on the red carpet.
In 2018, actress Kristen Stewart ditched her stilettos right in front of photographers and walked down the rest of the carpet barefoot. Stewart, who was a jury member that year, was reportedly protesting an unspoken festival rule that requires women to wear heels. This controversial dress code first sparked outrage in 2015 when it was reported that a group of women were turned away from a screening for wearing flats. Stewart's barefoot rebellion earned her praise for challenging a rule many deemed unfairly discriminatory against women. Number 9. The entire Don't Worry Darling premiere. Rumours first buzzed about Shia LaBeouf's alleged firing, as well as on-set clashes between director Olivia Wilde and Florence Pugh. Pugh skipped the press conference entirely.
Florence is a force.
When she finally graced the red carpet with the rest of the cast, the tension between her and Wilde was palpable. The two barely made eye contact and avoided taking pictures together. Throw in Wilde's romance with Harry Styles and the video allegedly showing Styles spitting on Chris Pine, and you have arguably the most bizarre film release in recent history. Number 8. America Ferrera ambushed by prankster. At the 2014 Cannes Film Festival, Ukrainian prankster Vitaly Saduk made headlines assaulting actress America Ferrera. As Ferrera posed for pictures with her co-stars at the screening of How to Train Your Dragon 2, Saduk crawled up to her and poked his head under her dress. Security dragged Saduk out and hauled him away. Despite calls for him to be charged with sexual assault, it appears Saduk somehow escaped legal repercussions. However, his antics cost him his job at the Ukrainian TV channel 1&1.
I would feel bad if I had bad intention. My intention is never offend someone, so I never will cross the line.
Number 7. Deborah Messing calls out E! In December 2017, E! anchor Kat Sadler announced her departure from the network after discovering she was earning about half of her male co-host salary. The following month, while attending the Golden Globes, actress Deborah Messing found herself being interviewed on the red carpet by E! News host Juliana Rancic. Without missing a beat, Messing brought up Sadler's situation and used the opportunity to spotlight the network's questionable stance on gender pay equality.
You know, I was so shocked to hear that E! doesn't believe in paying their female co-hosts the same as their male co-hosts.
Number 6. Iggy Azalea is asked the tough questions. Azalea had previously spoken about getting breast implants, and when she was interviewed by child actor Nicholas Bechtel, the young lad wasted no time in asking her about the procedure. Of all the questions she thought she might face, this one was definitely not on her radar. Nevertheless, an amused Azalea delivered a thoughtful response, emphasizing the importance of being open about such procedures to help other women feel more comfortable discussing them.
And I wanted to kind of tell women that might be thinking about it my experience, and that it can not necessarily be a bad thing.
Number 5. The Very Tan, Rashida Jones. TNT reporter Danielle Dembski was chatting with actress Rashida Jones, who is of African-American descent, on the red carpet when she made an ill-formed comment about Jones's appearance, complimenting her on a great tan.
You look like you've just come off like an island or something. You're very tan, very tropical.
It's the kind of remark you instantly regret the second it leaves your mouth. Jones's face quickly registered the awkwardness, but she handled it like a pro, brushing the comment off with a smile. However, viewers at home weren't as forgiving and promptly called Dembski out for the blunder.
I mean, you know, I'm ethnic.
Number 4. Jerry Seinfeld refuses to hug Kesha. In 2017, while attending a Hollywood event, Kesha spotted a TV hero of hers on the red carpet, comedian Jerry Seinfeld. Naturally, she ran over, introduced herself, and asked for a hug. Seinfeld, who was in the middle of an interview, was clearly taken aback by her.
Kesha, I love you so much.
Oh, thanks.
Can I give you a hug?
No, thanks.
Although he initially greeted her pretty positively, he rejected her request for a hug 3 times. Even worse, he moved away from the singer to prevent her from touching him further. According to Kesha, it was the saddest moment of her life.
It was like the saddest moment of my life.
Number 3. Jim Carrey's bizarre interview. When Jim Carrey hit the red carpet for New York Fashion Week in 2017, he immediately made his rejection of the event itself clear to the interviewer, Kat Sadler. by claiming that he's in attendance because it was the most meaningless thing he could find. When Sadler pressed on about the party's celebration of icons, Carey simply laughed it off.
I don't believe in icons. I don't believe in personalities. I believe that peace lies beyond personality.
His nihilistic approach to this appearance was extremely unexpected, as you can tell by Sadler's wide-eyed glances to the camera. Number 2. John Travolta kisses Scarlett Johansson. As Johansson posed for the cameras, Travolta swooped in, wrapped his arms around her waist, and planted an awkward kiss on her cheek. It lasted barely 1 second, but that was more than enough to make everyone watching squirm. Despite the public's collective cringe, Johansson has since come forward to defend Travolta, calling the encounter very sweet and totally welcome. Number 1. Giuliana Rancic's comments about Zendaya. In 2015, actress Zendaya appeared on the Oscars red carpet rocking a simple yet elegant dress, with her hair styled in dreadlocks. This look may have earned the admiration of many, but Fashion Police host Giuliana Rancic definitely wasn't one of them.
You had made a comment on the show that a lot of people perceived as racist, including Zendaya.
During the night's fashion review, Rancic made a bizarre remark, quipping that Zendaya's hair looked like it smelled like patchouli oil or weed. This comment sparked immediate backlash for its racially insensitive undertones. Zendaya herself responded with a powerful statement on social media, calling out the ignorance and celebrating the beauty and cultural significance of her hairstyle. Facing a flood of criticism, Rancic acknowledged her misstep and offered a public apology to Zendaya.
Sometimes you gotta stand up for what you believe is right. I always say that, and you can't be afraid of that, you know? So I wrote everything I had to say in that.